Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a big-time Thursday afternoon matchup here. We got Team Simpson in orange kicking off against Team Buckley in black. This is a big game for both squads. Team Simpson right now on the year is 0-4. They're looking to get their first win of the season behind Captain John Flannery. They've been great up top all season. They're struggling to defend their goal, though. We'll see what they do this game. Team Buckley, a phenomenal defensive team, playing without subs today. Their goalie is back in net, which is the first time he's been in net for a while. Team Buckley could slide up to as high as the second seed in the league, depending on how the results go from today. If they win and J Ball loses, they could slide up to 2. So there's a lot of mobility for Team Buckley. This is a really important game for them. To start, we got a throw in here for Team Simpson. A little bit of knocking around in the midfield. Flannery throws it long. Patel lets it run. It ends up with Aaron Jenks. Aaron Jenks takes a touch. Buddha's there. Buddha controls it. Buddha's been a phenomenal player so far this season, someone we were all surprised about. He was a last-round pick. Last game, he was man of the match for Team Buckley. Scored 2 goals in a game against Team Hersey, so something that shows that you don't have to be drafted high to be a great contributor in this league. Lucas Simpson chested out of net. Aaron Jenks tries to take a touch past Teddy. Sharman is there. Now he's got possession. Takes a touch past John Flannery. Flannery bodies him off the ball. We're going to let that one play. Ball ends out. It's going to be a Team Simpson throw-in. A few things to note about the weather and the field conditions. It was raining a lot this morning, so there were questions of whether we were even going to play. The commissioner and the league as a whole decided that we wanted to play. Lucas making some questionable touches in the back third. Does a Rabona touch out to Ben Coffey. Ben Coffey makes a move past Will Gleason. Plays it up to Connor Vangelo. Connor Vangelo plays it out wide to Aaron Jenks. Mike Buddha steps in on it. It's going to go out for a Team Simpson throw-in. Aaron Jenks lining up this throw, instead defers it for John Flannery. Flannery's an incredibly talented throw-in taker. Looks to use his talents, throws one in. Buddha gets his big head on it. Adam Bush is there with Mike Pelletier. Bush ends up with the ball. Bush guarded by Connor Vangelo. Vangelo pokes it out. It's going to be a Team Buckley throw. Bush leaves it for Tommy Lindstrom. Tommy, an excellent passer. Developed those skills on the basketball court. Throws one down the line to Bush. It runs wog. Bush is pressuring Lucas. Will Gleason's there. It stays in the box. Lucas has had some very testy touches so far. Tommy Lindstrom thigh traps it to the middle. Connor Vangelo's there. Eric Lou plays it wide to Aaron Jenks. Tommy tries to get in there. Teddy does. Will with a flick. Easy save there for Lucas. Lucas corrals it, rolls it out to his captain, John Flannery. Flannery with space, plays it down to Mike Pelletier. Pelletier swings it back to Eric Lou. Eric Lou, great controlling touch in the back third. Plays it up to Connor Vangelo, who's met by Patel. Connor Vangelo wins the bout, takes a touch past Shield grabs him a little. Connor flicks it through to Aaron Jenks. Aaron with a flick back to Connor. Oh, it's run! Adam Bush dispels it. That was a great opportunity for Team Simpson. Connor Vangelo's going to wish he could have that one back. Great service in from Aaron Jenks. Eric Lou taking the throw in here, throws it back to Lucas. Lucas with another questionable touch with Will Gleason pressuring. That's been 3 almost chances for Team Buckley behind Lucas's near arrogance in goal, it seems. Looks like we got a throw in here for Team Simpson. Like I was saying earlier, it was raining, so the fields are wet. We actually moved this game from where it was supposed to be on the large field. We're on the small field, which certainly favors Team Buckley. I believe they're 2-0 on the small field because they're a really compact defensive team, so being on the small field really helps them out. Team Simpson winless on any field that they play on, so the field certainly doesn't really make that much of a difference for them. Still got 0-0. One great chance just generated by Aaron Jenks up to Connor Vangelo. Vangelo whiffed at it. Tommy Lindstrom gets the ball, fights with Vangelo. It goes out. Got a black throw. Ball ends up in the mud. Brett with his metal cleats and all tries to retrieve the ball. Unable to. Not the smartest way to go about doing that. Oh my Tommy Lindstrom taking the throw in now. A ball that's incredibly wet. Looking to maybe throw it to Mike Buddha, and does. Buddha uses his head, instead traps it with his legs. It's touched to Will Gleason. Oh, it's off the bar. Oh, a great chance there. Mike Buddha now controls it. Takes a touch around Aaron Jenks. Uses his body to shield it in the corner. Buddha takes some more touches. Serves in across. It's gone out. Looks like it's going to be an orange goal kick. Lucas takes the goal kick out, sends one up to his captain, John Flannery. Flannery takes a touch past Tommy Lindstrom. Patel's there, but instead waits on his touch. Flannery's got space. Flannery takes a strike, it's been deflected. Great block there from Teddy. Aaron Jenks now with space, takes a flick. Ryan Buckley's there to shut it down. Great save from Ryan. Buckley throws it up to Will Gleason. Connor Vangelo gets a head on it. 2 Lucas players in the area. Aaron tests his luck with the left foot. That's certainly an audacious attempt. It's gone wide. Great chances for both sides generated so far. Certainly been an equal matchup. We'll see. This should be a high-scoring game with the wet conditions. It's going to be hard for the keepers to make saves. Team Simpson following their typical strategy of bringing a herd of players. They have enough to do a platoon swap if they'd like. Team Buckley following their strategy with no one else here. Don't even have their assistant coach. She's out with mono. It's really tough loss for Team Buckley, but they don't have any subs. So we'll see. It's another storyline we've been looking for this team. They play great off the bat, but then they tend to get tired. Will Gleason contains it, plays it back to Shield. Shield plays it wide to Teddy. Great movement here from Team Buckley. Mike Budarazzi takes a touch pass. Eric Lou serves it in with his left foot. No one's there. It's gone wide for a goal kick.
No. You're not subbing anymore. They're not subbing for a little bit.
Lucas taking this goal kick. We're still at 0-0 here, folks. Lucas plays it out to his captain, John Flannery. Flannery now with space. Plays it to Connor Vangelo. Connor takes 2 touches. Oh, a little bit of a miscommunication there from Connor and Aaron. Ball ends up out of bounds for a Team Buckley throw-in. Shield looks to throw it in. Does a fake throw to Ryan Buckley. Does another fake throw to Ryan Buckley. Does another fake throw to Ryan Buckley. Finally throws it down line to Will Gleason. Will Gleason traps it guarded by 2 men. Takes a touch around him. Eric Luce stomps it out. A little bit of controversy for Team Simpson the other day. Their former captain, Jack Kelly, ordered their jerseys off DH Gate where a lot of the other coaches ordered their jerseys, but the Team Simpson jerseys were stopped by customs, so they're still wearing assorted orange clothing. It's a little bit sketchy because Jack Kelly might be making that story up to get beef back with his former team. Teddy with a touch up to Will Gleason, may have been in an offside position. Ref deemed he wasn't. Will Gleason with space outside slips. Those are the wet conditions. Eric Lou with a great defensive touch. Now Connor Vangelo's got space. Knocked out by Mike Budarazzi. Great job by Buda shutting down the attack there for Team Simpson. Adam Bush made his return yesterday to the league. He was in Italy for about a month. Made it back, had a great game yesterday as Buckley lost to Jay Ball in golden goal overtime. But Bushy has established himself as one of the better players in the league. Definitely a great addition for an already fantastic squad in Team Buckley. John Flannery now tries to take him on, cannot. Teddy tries to play it back out to Bush. Mike Pelletier with a cheeky little back heel to Flannery. Flannery takes a touch pass Tommy, serves it in, no one's there. Shields shuts it down. Here comes that platoon swap we were talking about. Team Simpson just sent in tons of players. They seem to not even be able to figure out who's playing where. Thomas Arell making his first moments of action for the league. He's a sub for Team Simpson. Incredibly talented athlete. He's coming out to take this throw-in. We'll see if he can help Team Simpson get their first win. Thomas Arell takes the throw to Brett Heiniger. Brett Heiniger, metal cleats and all, takes a touch. Thomas and Teddy battle. Tommy Lindstrom steals it from his former basketball teammate and passes it out to Bush. Bush leaves it for Will Gleason. Will Gleason carries it down line. A sliding challenge there from Nick Parker. A great sliding challenge. Brilliant dispossessing from Nick Parker. Shield throws it down line to Will Gleason. Will chests it, takes a touch around the man who just tackled him, but it's gone out. Now Nick Parker's going to be able to take the throw-in, muddy jersey and all. Throws it up the line to Julia Dovan. Julia takes a touch around Shield Patel. Mike Buda gets in the way. Buda now with 2 men on him, takes a touch around Peyton Olinsky, tries to take it down line, splits the defenders with a great ball to Bush. Bushy, sliding challenge there from the metal cleated Brett Heiniger. Lucas plays the ball down line, it's gone out. It's going to be a Team Buckley throw-in down in their own third. Tommy Lindstrom looking to line up the throw. Something to look for on the left sideline here. Tommy and Thomas Arau are battling. 2 former point guards, 2 former teammates within the Fairport basketball program. Great relationship there, so expect to see a great battle there all game long. Tommy traps the throw in there from Thomas Arau. Brett plays a long ball, it's going to go out. Buckley lets it run for a goal kick. Buckley's taking the kick here. Plays a chipper up in the area of Buda. Buda flicks it onward. Oh my, Provo, oh. Has some great fan saving there. Man on a run. Saved the ball for us. Oh, he's put it right back in the mud though.
Next time it goes out. Where's Matt?
Team Buckley's got the throw in now after that great chance there. Almost a big miscommunication from Provo and Lucas. Tommy throws it in. He's got Teddy and Buddha there. Buddha gets a head on it. Oh! Lucas is there to make the save. We got a corner now coming.
Are you serious?
We got a corner coming here for Team Buckley. Let's see if they can tuck this chance in. They're one of the taller teams in the league. Can they utilize that? Will Gleason looks to line one up. Plays a driven ball. It's been blocked by Jake Provo. Got another muddy ball. Will Gleason retrieves it and is about to line up the second corner kick for Team Buckley. Will Gleason lining up this kick here. Chips one. Oh, Tommy Lindstrom's there. He gets an unlucky touch. It's rolled out. We got a goal kick coming here for Lucas Simpson. Lucas with men down line. Looks to play Thomas Arau. It's made it past Shield, but it's also made it past Thomas out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in there for Team Buckley. Still 0-0. Shield Patel looking to take this throw. First makes a face at the camera. One of the more popular players in the league. The fans love him. Shield throws it down line to Will Gleason. Will controls it, but is guarded by Thomas Arau. Met with a body, plays it back to Tommy Lindstrom. Tommy a chipper up to Adam Bush. Adam Bush lets it run around Provo. Oh, it's questionable. Pass back to Lucas. Shield controls it. Thomas Arau now with space, guarded by his former teammate Tommy Lindstrom. Nick Parker sends it out wide. Thomas Arau unable to corral that. Ball's gone out for a Team Buckley throw. Team Simpson reverting to their old ways of subbing almost every dead ball. Something certainly frustrating for the team. Tommy throws it. Oh, Will Gleason lets it run, but he took a metal cleat to the leg. Bush let that one roll. Probably should have taken a touch before he struck it. It's gone out wide. Got another goal kick coming for Lucas. Lucas wisely takes his time crossing the bridge there due to the wet conditions. Team Simpson's been one sort of detailed entirely by frustration this year. Unable to win a game. They've lost some heartbreakers. A lot of their players are frustrated with lack of playing time due to how involved the rest of the players on the team are. Tommy Lindstrom throws it in to Teddy Sharman. Teddy takes a controlling touch out to Will Gleason. Teddy with two on him, splits it up to Teddy Sharman. Oh, Teddy's got a goal! Do you believe that? Team Buckley strikes early. A phenomenal assist there from Will Gleason to a checking Teddy Sharman, and Teddy did what he had to do. Tuck that one into the back netting. Beautiful goal from Team Buckley. Phenomenal teamwork. It's 1-0, Kevin. Teddy just scored that one off the assist from Will Gleason. Great ball movement there from Team Buckley to tuck in the first goal of the day, giving themselves a 1-goal lead. Brett passes it out to Jake Provo. Provo uses his body to get the ball up to Thomas Arau. Thomas with a beautiful turn, tries to get it past Tommy Lindstrom, cannot, but traps it with his body. Questions of a handball. The ref, John DeLoss, lets it play. Max Molisani's got the ball at his feet, plays it back to Peyton Olinsky. Peyton plays it to Lucas. Lucas clears it. Ends up at Matt Sharp's feet. Sharp's unable to get a touch on that one. Ball's so slippery. Tommy throws it up to Will Gleason. This was the combination that resulted in a goal last time. Tommy to Will to Teddy. Can he find him again? Instead, Will tries to take his man on. It goes out of bounds for a Team Buckley throw-in. Bush calls him off, says, "You go." Another deferral there. Bush gives it back to Tommy Lindstrom. Tommy chucks a long one in. Buddha's there. Buddha lets it run. Oh, no one's on the back post. Lucas controls it, looking for a teammate. Sends a big boot up to Sharps. Oh, it's coming in. Buckley unable to grab it. Keeps it in. Buckley rolls it out to Tommy Lindstrom. Tommy guarded by his dear friend Max Molisani. Good chance generated there from Team Buckley. Lucas sends a big send up to Sharps. It's gone too far. Sharps unable to get a touch on that one. Buckley with a big throw up to Will Gleason. We love the pace that this game is showing right now. Will Gleason out on the wing looking with someone inside. He has him. Oh, it's just over Tommy's foot. Tommy keeps it. Ball has remained in. Tommy crossing it back. Is someone there? No one is. Lucas now has numbers. Throws it out to Thomas Arau. Thomas gets a touch with his shoulder. Oh, it's gone out. Sharps was not able to get to that one. Buckley took a questionable touch to get it back in for Thomas Arau. Jake Provo being pressured by Mike Buddha. Will Gleason steps in on Brett Heiniger. We got a throw in for Team Buckley and a mass herd coming in for Team Simpson. something we're accustomed to seeing here, the platoon swap. We'll see if this fresh group can come in, tuck in the equalizer for Team Simpson.
I'm playing out of my mind right now. How are you going to take me out?
Tommy Lindstrom looking to take this throw. Good stuff, Sharps. Tommy looking to throw. Maybe they can repeat that combination from before. Throw it to Will, who flicks it on to Teddy. Instead, he elects to go right to Teddy. Ball ends up at Teddy's foot, but Mike Pelletier gets a back heel. Eric Lou's there with a great clearance. Tommy uses his chest to send it back in their area. Aaron Jenks now has space, but Mike Buddha meets him, stops all his momentum. Eric Lou, an unlucky touch. He's met by Will Gleason. Will Gleason perhaps going to serve in one. Let's see what he does. Guarded by 2 men now. Plays it back to Mike Buddha. Does Buddha have the touch he needs? He does not. Shield Patel thankfully was there, but Shield, he was pressured by Connor Vangelo, so he played it wide. It's gone out. We got a quick throw coming here for Team Simpson. Shield gets there to shut it down. We've got another throw in here for Team Simpson. It's a great spot for him. This team excels off the throw-in. John Flannery is very accurate with these. They got 3 of the best forwards in the league up top. He throws it in. Oh, it's gone over Connor Vangelo's head. A great throw. Great effort there from Mike Pelletier to try to keep it in. It's gone out, unfortunately. Great throw there from Flannery.
Lock him in. Lock him in.
Seems like a throw like that last year would have resulted in a certain goal from Hayden North. This year, his teammates weren't able to connect on it. A long ball there. Oh, wow! Bucko almost scored a full field goal. He threw it and then Bucko kicked it, like almost full field.
Okay. That would have been nice.
What do we got?
Yeah.
It's almost 16 minutes.
We got
to do time out here if ever needed.
We've got about 4 minutes left of regulation before stoppage gets added. John Flannery with the controlling touch in the middle. Teddy Sharman meets it. Now Bush has space. Bush elects to play it back to Teddy. Teddy met by 2 guys in the middle. Teddy plays it through. No one's there. Unlucky. He said he has no chance of doing anything there. He wishes he had cleats. He has been using Ryan Buckley's cleats the last few games while Buckley's been out of town or injured. But now that Buckley's back in goal, Bucko needed the cleats. So Teddy is back in sneakers. Imagine how much better he would be today if he had cleats. Mike Pelletier plays it out wide to Ben Coffey. Ben Coffey met by Bush. Plays it back to Mike Pelletier, who finds Flannery. Flannery looking to pinpoint a run. Steps over the ball. Looking for players to make a run. Finds Mike Pelletier. Mike Pelletier, unlucky touch, met by Tommy Lindstrom. Lucas Simpson's there to corral it. Lucas has plenty of time. Scanning the field for options. His captain runs back to him, and he's there. Finds Mike Pelletier off the captain. Mike Pelletier finds Ben Coffey. Ben Coffey whips it over to Connor Vangelo. Connor Vangelo takes a strike. It's on the ground. Buckley, unfazed by it, gets a foot on it. Sends it to Bush. Bush controls it. Bush takes a near post strike.
I'm standing right here, Lucas. He was onside. I swear to God. He's on my side of the field.
You had Eric Lou back. Connor Vangelo controls it. A little bit of controversy there. Teddy's got a man out wide. He plays Will Gleason. Will Gleason now with space. Oh, that was certainly off. Yeah. It was an offside and then a backwards pass.
Get him out of the game.
Lucas getting frustrated. It seems to always feel that the refs are out to get him. We've been seeing a greatly officiated game thus far from John DeLost. Eric Lou now with touches, pressured by Will Gleason. He finds Connor Vangelo, guarded by Teddy. Takes a great touch past Teddy. Now they've got numbers. Connor plays it to Aaron Jenks. It's a poor pass. Mike Budarazzi gets his way in there. Buddha tries to take on 2 men and does. Now he's got space. He strikes through. Oh, he's missed it. A great chance generated by Buddha. Love the support there from teammate Tommy Lindstrom. This team's a high-energy group, high-chemistry group. You love the morale that they carry going into all these games. There's no surprise that they got a shot ending up at the 2 seed after all the teams have played each other. They could certainly be one of the top teams in this league. Lucas is getting incredibly frustrated about the offside call. It was actually a great call, or no call rather, from John DeLoss. Eric Lou was holding Adam Bush in an onside position. Lucas simply unable to see his player, I guess, and now he feels that he's being gypped again, even though it didn't result in a goal chance. So we'll see if Lucas continues to whine about that, adds another player to the field. We've seen him do this before. We'll see if he continues to complain or if he just mans up. Tommy takes a bad touch. It rolls out for a Team Simpson throw. We got Sharps coming in for Eric Lou. Assistant coach Matt Sharps getting some more minutes. He was visibly distraught and let his teammates know that he wanted to see more playing time. He knows he's a better contributor than he's being given the minutes for, so he's trying to show it today. He's on the field now as John Flannery controls the ball. It's gone out for a Team Simpson throw. throws it out to Aaron Jenks. Aaron Jenks guarded by 2 guys, tries a far post shot. He's going to need more pace on him to score on Buckley from there. Buckley throws a long ball out to Adam Bush. Adam Bush drops it to Will Gleason. What a ball from Bush. Will Gleason now with space. Poor touch. Ben Coffey boots it off his own man. Teddy Sharman with space now, met by 2 guys. Field's turned to a bit of a mud bath. Teddy tries to flick it on to Will Gleason. Instead, it's gone out of bounds for a Team Buckley throw-in. Great touch there from Bush to generate an attack for Team Buckley. Got Team Buckley taking the throw here. They got a 1-goal lead. Goal was scored by Teddy Sharman after a beautiful assist from Will Gleason following a Tommy Lindstrom throw. Tommy throws it in now. Oh, it's flicked on. Oh, no one's there. Team Buckley's been generating a lot more chances than Team Simpson this game, but all hope is not lost for Team Simpson. They've had some great chances. If they can keep the pressure up, which they should be able to with all their subs, they could definitely equalize this game. Lucas trying to send his captain Flannery up into the box. We'll see if he eyes him out on a long ball. He appears to be. Flannery instead is unable to get it. Mike Budarazzi takes a poor touch off his leg. It's gone out of bounds for a Team Simpson throw-in. Ben Coffey looking to line up this throw. Has Mike Pelletier short, hits him. Questionable throw-in technique, but we haven't seen that been called at all this year, so we're really lenient on that rule. Pretty much any throw-in that uses 2 hands seems to be allowed in this league. John Flannery uses the proper technique. Does he find Aaron Jenks? Mike Buda instead gets his head on it, but it bounces out to Connor Vangelo, who takes a strike. That's gone out. That's out. That's out. We've got a Team Simpson corner kick coming now. That's a great call from John DeLoss. Not letting the players make the call, he saw it himself. We love the stuff we've seen. Oh, a well-driven ball there from Flannery. Ben Coffey unable to get a touch. Tommy Lindstrom plays it out to Bush. Bush drops it back to Shield. Shield met by Connor Vangelo. Now Sharps has space. Sharps can take a boot and does. Oh, audacious attempt, but you love to see him testing the goalie. Oh, Mike Pelletier does a header back. Questionable decision to head it back in these conditions. Lucas throws it out to Sharps. Sharps with a great controlling touch. And fortunately, Mike Buda gets in there. He's got a breakaway chance now. He takes a strike. Oh, it's off the post. Unfortunate strike there from Buda.
Why'd you throw it?
Now Lucas doesn't throw down the line. No one's there. Questionable throw in from Lucas. Throws it right to Tommy. Tommy chips it. Lucas gets a foot on it.
Lucas, you know
Ben Coffey lets it run. Oh, a beautiful touch from Aaron. Now Mike Buda's in the middle, met by Connor Vangelo. Connor turns it. He has space now. Connor flicks it out wide. Teddy Sharman gets his body in the way. Buckley calls keeper. He gets there. Great communication there from Buckley to not run into his teammate. 15 seconds left. As Flannery takes that throw. Oh, it bounces out to Sharps. Sharps could drop it. Mike Pelletier gets his foot on it. Oh, it's unlucky. We've got a corner coming for Team Simpson. The momentum has certainly shifted in these closing moments here. Team Simpson's got a great attacking unit in, and you can see it. They got a lot of talented goal scorers in the game. They've got high energy. They're trying to tuck one in to equalize before the half. Waning moments here in the first half. Let's see if they can tuck it in. They're down 1-0 right now. Flannery looking to cross this one in. Plays that ground cross. Oh, no one can get it. That's off Tommy. Oh. All right, calling the half there. It's 1-0 after the half. Team Buckley leads following the goal from Teddy Sharman. Assist goes to Will Gleason on that. Beautiful build-up from Team Buckley. We'll see if they can keep it up. Storyline so far, they don't have any subs, whereas Team Simpson's got an entire unit. So we'll see if they can maintain this league despite fatigue. Great stuff. We'll be back in a little bit. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for the second half of a great matchup so far between Team Buckley and Team Simpson. Team Buckley leads 1-0 at the beginning of the first half. The goal was scored by the man right here, Teddy Sharman. Great chance generated by him and Will Gleason. So now Team Buckley controls the lead. They're trying to put themselves in a position to end up second in the league after this game. Will Gleason taking the team on his back right now. Carries it down the line. Teddy Sharman, poor touch, but Adam Bush is there. Bush with a great pass out to Will Gleason. Will Gleason dispossessed. Ball rolls out. It's going to be a black throw. Will Gleason looking to take this throw here. Tommy Lindstrom instead takes it, throws it down the line to Adam Bush. Adam Bush flicks it. Poor pass. It's intercepted by Mike Pelletier. Mike Pelletier flicks it onward toward John Flannery, but Shield gets a foot on it. Aaron Jenks now has space. What does he do with it? Let's see. Tries to take on Tommy Lindstrom, unable to. Tommy's a fantastic defender. Takes it down the line. It's controlled by Lucas Simpson. Lucas almost bobbled that one right to Adam Bush. Let's see what Lucas does. Lucas has been really frustrated so far this game. Thought there was a missed onside call. Didn't result in anything, but it just raised his intensity level, which you love to see, but the way he's going about it, a little unfortunate for his team. Now Connor Vangelo trying to spark a goal here for Team Simpson. Flannery taking on Tommy Lindstrom. It's going to be a throw for John Flannery. Throws it out to Mike Pelletier. Pelletier can volley it. Oh, it's blocked by Shield. A great defensive stop from Shield Patel. I got you. Flannery looking to line up this corner kick. Will Gleason's there to shut down any fake attempt.
Yo, no kick the damn ball.
Oh, Jake Provost cleared the bench to let Will Gleason know that's not okay. Flannery throws it in toward Aaron Jenks. It's cleared by Teddy Sharman. A full field clearance. It's going to end up being controlled by Lucas Simpson. Looks like it might have gone out for a throw-in. Great game so far, 1-0 Team Buckley. We'll see if Team Simpson can generate an attack. They certainly had all the momentum as the first half was waning. We'll see what they can do now. Aaron Jenks with a beautiful touch toward Ben Coffey. Ben Coffey plays it right back to him. Ends up with John Flannery. Flannery with a man in the middle. Tackled by Tommy Lindstrom. That's a big tackle there. Flannery covered in mud now. That's what this league's all about. Great toughness and restraint showed by John Flannery off the challenge from Tommy Lindstrom. Tommy's sitting up, clear foul. Flannery wisely doesn't react and is going to take this free kick for his team. Can he tuck this one in? Could be a potential equalizer. Lucas Simpson giving him feedback, trying to push Shield back down the line. Shield's refusing to give him 10 yards. Flannery certainly has options. He's Connor Vangelo out on the wing. He's got Aaron Jenks out on the flank, unmarked. We'll see what Flannery elects to do. Flannery takes a ground strike. Oh, what a save from Ryan Buckley!
That's a corner.
That's a beautiful save from Buckley. A goal line kick save. After news from his team that they wanted to potentially do a full team swap and make Lucas Simpson their coach and goalie, Ryan Buckley showing that this team is still his under the reins. He can make the plays when he needs to carry this team to where they want to go. Flannery plays in a hard cross. It's gone out, hits Brett Heiniger, and now it's going to go out for a Team Buckley throw. Tommy Lindstrom trying to take a quick throw.
Fucking God.
A little bit of a debate there between head coach Ryan Buckley and his player Tommy Lindstrom. Buckley wanted him to go with a quicker change of tempo, but Tommy Lindstrom didn't have room because of the absolute herd that Lucas Simpson brings to every team, or to every game rather. Mike Budarazzi tries to play a through ball. Instead, Aaron Jenks depossesses him. Flicks it out to Flannery. Flannery plays a through ball. Buckley calls him off. A great step by Buckley. John Flannery takes a strike. Oh, there it is! That's the equalizer! Do you believe it? What a strike from John Flannery to tie it up.
Lucas! Kill man, until Sharman.
Flannery certainly had a lot of proof this season. He was protected in the expansion draft by Lucas Simpson. He's one of the best players in the league last year, part of a championship run for Team Thomas. There are a lot of question marks about his abilities, though, seeing if he could still come in and be a contributor on a new team with a lot of youngsters. John Flannery's the veteran presence they need, and he's equalized the game for him right now. Lucas Simpson's team eager to get their first win so far. Seems like they've definitely built some momentum at the end of halftime and now this first half. Team Buckley seems like they're against the ropes almost, even though there's about 15 minutes left. Buckley plays a long ball, which is trapped by Ben Coffey, but then it ends up in Teddy Sharman's feet. Teddy takes a big touch around two defenders. He's just shedding bodies now. Takes a touch down the line past Eric Liu. Can cross it if you'd like to. It's gone out. That's a corner. It's certainly a corner. Yeah, got a corner kick coming here for Team Buckley. Let's see if they can tuck it in. I've mentioned it before. They got some big bodies in the middle. Teddy Sharman, Mike Budarazzi, two physical players. Let's see if they can tuck it. He also has Adam Bush looking at the back post. Let's see what Will Gleason elects to do here. Will chips it back post to Bush. Bush takes the volley. Oh, it's unlucky. Ball seemed too slippery there for Bush to get his foot on. It slid off his cleat. Thomas Arau stepping onto the field for Team Simpson. Peyton Olinsky seeing more minutes for the second half. Team Simpson now trying to protect that tie, see if they can either go into another golden goal overtime or maybe get a regulation win. Either way, points at this level of the season will be great for them. They're looking to get points wherever they can, and that goal from John Flannery was a great first step in doing so. Matt Sharp's looking to take this throw in.
Tell us which one isn't in. I'll give you a hint. Better not be Provo. Mads, which one of us is coming out? I don't know. You guys got to decide. No, but you're the coach.
A little bit of coaching controversy now. Nick Parker just got subbed on to immediately be sent off by his team. They had too many defenders getting ready to get subbed in.
Oh, I thought I subbed Mike.
Brett's on the field now with his metal cleats. Matt Sharps throws it into his goalie, who's pressured by Will Gleason. Lucas with a quick pass out to Sharps. Sharps now with space down the line. Plays it to John Flannery, who's met by Tommy Lindstrom. Thomas Rao utilizing the space he's got out here. Looking to tuck in a go-ahead goal here for Team Simpson. Thomas Rao's a sub. Talented goal scorer. Certainly a player to watch if they're not going to mark him.
You actually played more than you let that goal in. Jack,
A little bit of chirping going on right now between Team Simpson. You'd think that they would have the momentum, but they seem to have a little bit of a divide. They're eager to get playing time. Can't say I blame them. It's a wonderful league to be a part of, but lack of playing time is something that players get frustrated with, like in all other sports. Players want to show their talent, show what they've been working so hard for in the off-season, and when you're not given that chance, you feel robbed, you feel deprived. So you lash out at your teammates at times, but it's how you respond to that. When you have those precious moments on the field, what do you do with it? So far, we've seen great play from Teddy Sharman. He makes the most of his minutes every game. Scored a goal in the first half. John Flannery making the most of his minutes for Team Simpson, tucking in the equalizer in the early moments of this second half. So now we have a 1-1 game, probably about 15 minutes remaining. We'll see who ends out on top. Like I said, Team Simpson is locked into the 6th and final slot in the seedings after these first few games. Oh, Thomas Arau tries to bike it. He's marked there by Shield Patel. Shield gives him a body, and then Brett Heiniger pokes at Ryan Buckley while he has the ball. Team Simpson's looking for a penalty. Shield Patel is known for making little cheap plays inside the box. A long throw there from Buckley. Buckley throws it out to Brett Heiniger. Brett Heiniger with a handball. Brett just swatted the ball down with his left hand. It's a natural reaction, he says. Not denying the call. Great eyes there from John DeLoss. So now we've got a kick here for Team Buckley.
Dirty-ass player, bro.
Julia Dovan subbing in up top for John Flannery.
She was fucking bear hugging around.
Yeah. Shield is known for trying to push the limits of what he can get away with inside the box. Last game it cost his team. He gave up a penalty kick. This game he takes a long shot! Oh wow! A half-field strike slips right through Lucas Simpson's hands. A goal from Shield Patel just inside the half. What a strike, Shield. Shield just absolutely bombed that free kick from inside the half, but just barely inside the half to give Buckley a 2-1 lead.
Good play.
Buckley taunts Julia Dovan a little bit there, rolls it out to Tommy Lindstrom, but Thomas Arau gets the better of that point guard matchup. Now throws it down the line to Julia Dovan, who possesses it, has options outside, elects to play him. Jake Provo, a great touch to keep it from running out, but Will Gleason meets the two Team Simpson defenders in the middle. Provo with some great touches past the Team Buckley offense, passes it out to Thomas Arau. Thomas Arau tries to find Julia Dovan and does. Shield meets Julia Dovan. A little bit of a physical play, but the ref elects to let him play. Thomas Arau collects the ball from Shield Patel. Shield and Julia still entangled. Arau tries to play it out wide to Julia Dovan. Unlucky pass there. Tommy Lindstrom taking one of the countless throw-ins so far for Team Buckley. Adam Bush unable to get it. Him and Sharps are battling along the wing. Sharps plays it in. Teddy meets him. Great touch out by Lucas. Tommy Lindstrom passes it to Mike Buda. Buda's being tracked down by Julia Dovan. Takes a touch around her. A chop through her. It's going to be a black throw here. Of course. Got a throw here for Team Buckley.
out of my mind.
We got a call from the fans that Shield should be man of the match after his goal. Lucas with a great catch there over Mike Buttarazzi. Absolutely mossed him. Oh, Thomas Arau with a big body to Adam Bush. Ref lets it play. Tommy tries his luck from way outside. Certainly an audacious attempt. Lucas throws it out wide to Flannery. His captain collects it.
Are you playing gear? Man. Okay. Hey, you gotta get some glasses. You're unreal.
As I was mentioning, right as she was taking his free kick, he tries to push the limits of what's allowed. It cost him last game versus J-Ball. They gave up a handball in the box, and it ended up resulting in a win for J-Ball and golden goal. But just as I was saying that, Shield took a strike that ended up as a goal from the free kick. But Shield is like notorious for riding the line of what's allowed and what's not. So just then, Lucas was referencing that, asking for them to call the PK if you're going to be calling every little handball an offside violation on his team. Buddha with a great through ball to Will Gleason. Oh, Will Gleason's blown that chance. He's going to want that one back. Great build up there from Team Buckley. Game was a little bit of aloof. People didn't know if the ball was in play. Ended up on the boot of Will Gleason. Will Gleason with a one-on-one chance against Lucas Simpson. Just plays it well wide. Got to credit Connor Vangelo for the pressure he was putting on him in the back third. Great stuff to rush his attempt and save his team from a 3-1 deficit. John Flannery flicks it. It ends up at Julia Dovan's foot, but Tommy Lindstrom's there. But Aaron Jenks is there to equalize. 2-2. An absolute mash of bodies in the box. A great finish from Team Simpson. Unlucky touches from Team Buckley, result in the ball being dropped right on Aaron Jenks' powerful boot, and he tucks it home. 2-2.
Big time players make big time plays.
Provo shouts out, big time players make big time plays, and I can't agree more. Aaron Jenks is a big time player in this league. He was traded for Team Simpson. It's definitely a team he fits in better with chemistry wise, and now he's showing what he can contribute. He's had an assist in previous games. And then this game he tucks in a goal, the equalizer, a fantastic goal for Team Simpson to tie this game up against Team Buckley. Now Buttarazzi with space takes a touch around Julia Dovan. Lucas Simpson gets frustrated about the most random calls. Mike Buttarazzi takes on Julia Dovan, ends up with the ball at Will Gleason's foot, who's met by Connor Vangelo. He's double teamed. Can he get around? No, he can't. Connor Vangelo plays it back to 3 Team Buckley defenders. Shield is met by Flannery. Shield chips it out. It drops right to Teddy Sharman's foot. Teddy plays it. Oh, it's going wide. Frustration is mounting for Team Simpson. It seems like his team is incredibly poised. It's just the coach that doesn't seem to have control of his attitude right now. Something that we'll look for Lucas to get better control of. Lucas is begging for offside calls. He's begging for calls from his friend Jean DeLoss, but he's just not getting them, to his dismay. His team's playing great despite his frustration, though. Lucas plays it long to John Flannery. Shield Patel gets a touch. John Flannery throws it to Aaron Jenks. Aaron Jenks guarded by 2 men. Drops it back to Nick Parker. Nick Parker with a bad touch. Mike Buttarazzi's there. Aaron Jenks now has it along the sideline. Tries to play one into Julia Dovan and does. Julia drops it back to Vangelo. Vangelo takes a strike. Oh, it's met by Ryan Buckley. Flannery runs in on it. A sliding challenge from Shield Patel. And there's the call. There's what they've been looking for all game. They've wanted a call from the loss, and there they got it.
You're taking this, dude. Get on the field.
Lucas wants Sharps to take it. Sharps wants Flan to take it. 2-2 right now. Can Flan put his team in the lead in the waning moments of this half? This is big. This is why we play the game, folks.
Jack, how much time? Big one for the boys right here.
Flannery looking to line up this kick and give Team Simpson one of their first leads this season and a chance at a win. Ball is live on a kick. Yeah, if you get up. Flannery looking to line up this kick. He has to wait for John DeLoss's whistle. We'll see if he can generate a goal here.
Wherever the line is.
Flannery has a goal already to his name today. Can he make it 2? Flannery, one of the league's elite players. Buckley's one of the league's elite goaltenders. Can he save it?
I have faith in my teammate.
Flannery lines it up. Oh, there it is! The lead for Team Simpson off the boot of John Flannery. Tucks it in. Yo, wait a sec. Wait for DeLoss to whistle it.
Just for reference, we have 5 minutes left in regular time and 4 on defense. We got 5 regular and 4 on it. So 9 total.
We got a 3-2 lead now for Team Simpson with just about 5 minutes remaining in this game. We'll see if Team Buckley can tuck in another goal. Slightly offensively challenged. They're a great defensive team, but they've allowed 3 goals this game. Connor Vangelo! Oh!
What do you mean? You're out of your mind! You can't have your hands up like
Connor Vangelo just blocked a big clearance there from Adam Bush, but John DeLoss ruled it as a handball. I happen to agree with the call, but it was to the dismay of the entire orange zone there for Team Simpson. Ryan Buckley's lining up this kick. He's got big bodies up ahead. Who does he try to find? He's got Teddy open on the left wing. Does he try to play him? No, he plays a chipper through. It's made it over John Flannery's head. Buddha flicks it on. Teddy Sharman's there. He's met by 2 defenders. Mike Pelletier's one of them, and he knocks it out of bounds. Now we've got a throw in here for Team Buckley. They're certainly pressing in the final few minutes of this game. Adam Bush wants to throw it in. They've got big heads in there. Mike Budarazzi, Teddy Sharman, Tommy Lindstrom all in the box. Can they tuck it in? John Flannery instead wins the header. Now Mike Pelletier's got space. He tries a chance from just inside half field. It's gone wide. Buckley taking a goal kick here. Now time is Buckley's biggest enemy. They only have a few minutes left trying to equalize. It's been a fantastic game despite the conditions. We were hearing calls from the players union to hashtag let the boys play, and that's what ended up happening. The boys got to play, and we've seen a great game because of it. Will Gleason met by Thomas Arau. Thomas Arau steals it from him. He megs it through Will Gleason. Now Thomas Arau has it back. Flicks it out to Aaron Jenks. Aaron Jenks with a beautiful touch. A great body there from Thomas Arau. Ball ends up down to Lucas. Lucas plays a full-feared shot. Going to be an easy save for Buckley. Instead, he lets it run. Poorly advised. They're running against the clock there. I would have saved that if I were Buckley. Buckley's taking a goal kick. Maybe he wanted to let this formation line up. Seems like a Hail Mary almost for Team Buckley. They got a bunch of wide receivers up the field. Mike Buder. Oh, there was a certain hand. That's a clear handball from Thomas Arau at the top of the box. It's a great spot there for Team Buckley to tuck this one in. They're down 3-2 with about 3 minutes left in this game. John DeLoss is spotting this kick. We'll see if they can tuck this one in. Will Gleason, one of the best left-footed players in the league, if not the best. We'll see what he can do with the ball at his left foot. It's not. It's like, yeah, we're good. Sorry. I was late to that. Will Gleason is lining up this kick. They've got men in the box. He's met by a wall of Team Simpson players. Can he tuck it in? Plays a corner. Oh, wow! He wraps it around the wall and equalizes it. A beautiful strike from Will Gleason to tie the game up for Team Buckley. You love the energy we're seeing now from Team Buckley. It's been an incredibly even game, well officiated by John DeLoss. And right now we've seen 3 goals each side. We've got about 2 minutes left. We'll see if we're going to end up in golden goal and potentially PKs. But let's see if a team can tuck it in before. Connor Vangelo has something to say about it. He takes a strike near post. Ryan Buckley saves it. A great strike there from Connor Vangelo, testing the keeper in the final few minutes. It's something you love to see with a wet ball, wet conditions, and a close game. John Flannery's going to be lining up this corner kick here for Team Simpson. Let's see what they do with it. Flannery with options in the box. Plays a chipper. It's over Teddy's head, right to Ben Coffey. It's chilling in the box. Oh! It's knocked out. Buckley plays a long ball. It's trapped by Thomas Arau. Thomas Arau tries to play it to Vangelo, but it's a bad touch. Now Will Gleason tries to touch it around him. Oh, that's still in. That's still in. Will Gleason plays it in, but it's controlled by Lucas Simpson. Lucas throws it out to Ben Coffey. Ben Coffey's met by Adam Bush. They battle for it along the line. Ball appears to still be in. We've got a body there from Tommy Lindstrom. The game is getting increasingly physical. Both teams want to win desperately. Like I said at the top of the broadcast, Team Buckley can move up as high as the 2nd seed depending on the results of the 7 o'clock game. Team Simpson slated into the 6th seed after today no matter what, but points are a necessity for them if they're going to try to make it up into the top half of the position for playoffs. John Flannery lining up a lethal throw in here for Team Simpson. It ends up on Connor Vangelo's head. Oh, but it's gone wide. A beautiful flick attempt from Connor Vangelo. Unfortunately, he didn't get all of that one. It's gone wide. Buckley chips it up toward Teddy Sharman and Will Gleason. Will Gleason uses his back to get a controlling touch. It ends up back at his feet. Will Gleason bodying Aaron Jenks. Looking for a call, and he gets it.
Give him a card, John. Give him a card.
Lucas is certainly letting John DeLoss hear it. DeLoss has refrained from giving him a card yet, but he could. Shield takes one, top post. Oh, that's a great attempt. That's from where he scored in the first half. Now Team Buckley is going to be lining up a corner kick in the last couple moments of this game. Got a great officiating crew in John DeLoss and Jack Kelly. Let's see if Will Gleason attempts to find one of the big bodies in the middle. No, he tries it near post. He's tested Lucas. Lucas ends up throwing it out toward Flannery, his captain. Flannery chusts it, but Shield is there to quelch anything. Ball's gone out. John Flannery looking to throw it in, throws it down line toward Vangelo. Ryan Buckley's there, whips a left-footed ball out. No one's there. Peyton Olinsky lets it run out of bounds for a throw-in for Team Simpson. Final moments, Peyton Olinsky throws it to Lucas Simpson. Lucas Simpson looking to tuck in a goal here. Chips one up. He's got bodies in the box. Oh, they let it run. Ryan Buckley easily controls it. We got a quarterback matchup now. Lucas letting John DeLoss hear it as Mike Pelletier takes a long strike. Certainly an audacious chance there. It's gone well wide. He's on Hersey. Yeah. We got a goal kick coming here for Team Buckley. Closing few minutes here. I don't know about throw. Honestly, don't know. I feel like you could, but I don't know. I have no idea what the rule is. Buckley plays a long ball up toward Mike Budarazzi. Aaron Jenks ends up winning it in the air. Mike Pelletier with a meg through Tommy Lindstrom, but Tommy holds his ground and clears it out of bounds. Tommy's an incredibly physical and steady defender. Fits perfectly in the DNA of Team Buckley. Team Buckley's a gritty defensive team, but they've conceded 3 goals today. They've also been fortunate to tuck in 3 goals from Patel, Teddy Sharman, and Will Gleason. Great stuff from both teams so far. We've got a throw-in coming for John Flannery. He's known for his throw-ins. Last year, during the championship game, I called him Lonzo Ball for the accuracy of his passes. We'll see if he can chuck one into the box here toward the head of maybe Mike Pelletier, Aaron Jenks. Connor Vangelo seems to be lurking toward the top of the box on the case of a bounced-out shot. We'll see what happens here. Flannery looking to line up a throw. They're letting Tommy Lindstrom get back into the field of play. John DeLoss whistles it good. Flannery lines up a throw. It's into the box. Teddy Sharman wins the header. It's rolling out. Flannery lets it roll. He's got another throw. Throws it along the goal line. Oh, a big head from Mike Budarazzi. If he didn't get it, it was a certain goal for Mike Pelletier. Thomas Rao dispossessed by Shield Patel. Thomas throws it down to Aaron Jenks' foot. He takes the volley. Oh, it's off the post. Mike Pelletier with space tries to play a back heel. He's gotten a little too fancy in his third. Will Gleason sends it out. A great clearance. He's met by a body. No call there from the ref. A great volley attempt there from Aaron Jenks. Could have tucked in his 2nd goal of the day. It's gone wide. Hit the post.
20 seconds left.
Lucas throws it to Thomas Rao. Thomas Rao is substitute for Team Simpson, but he certainly earned himself a spot as a consistent sub for his team. He's a great player, brings a lot of energy and grit to this team. Lucas Simpson controls it in his back third, sending men up the field. Plays it toward Thomas Rao. Thomas Rao gets a beautiful chest. It's dropping to Flannery. Flannery drops it to Aaron. Peyton Olinsky tries his luck. It's dropping to Flannery. Flannery shields Will Gleason. Has men out wide. Will Gleason with a great touch. Connor Vangelo gets his foot on it. Now it's with Mike Pelletier. Mike Pelletier plays Aaron Jenks. Calls him offside. The assistant referee with his first signal of the game calls him offside.
Good, how are you?
Got an offside kick coming here for Team Buckley.
Keep yelling. Do some work.
3-3 game. We've got about a minute left in regulation. Buckley plays a driven ball. I misspoke. We are just at the final few seconds of regulation.
Two whistles?
Jack Kelly! It's Jack Kelly! He's in on it! It's overtime. Yeah, it's overtime. We just don't know. Yesterday we tried 2 5 minutes.
We got overtime coming here, folks. We'll be right back in a minute. Teams are going to talk strategy, and then we'll get into our 5-minute golden goal overtime. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is 3-3 at the start of 5-minute golden goal overtime. It's been a great game from both sides so far. We got Team Buckley in black versus Team Simpson in orange. The way golden goal works, for those of you who aren't aware, first goal wins. If it comes in the first 5 minutes of play plus stoppage, then the goal is counted and the game is over. The losing team gets a point, though. The winning team gets a regular win. If it goes into PKs, same point distribution, but we're doing best of 5 PK scenario. We'll see what happens here. Team Simpson seems to have momentum, although Team Buckley scored the last goal. John Flannery lining up that lethal throw-in of his. He's got bodies in the box. This could be the moment they've been waiting for. Can Flannery put the ball into the goal off the throw? Oh, Conavangelo gets ahead. It's gone over the bar. Unfortunate there. Team Simpson continues to generate chances off those throw-ins. Their teammates are certainly building chemistry. They're learning where Flannery likes to throw it. That combo between him and Hayden North was so lethal last year, and it seems to be becoming more and more lethal for Team Simpson. Mike Budarazzi absolutely charging Lucas Simpson there. Team Simpson wants to see a reckless call, but there was no contact. Mike Pelletier touches it past Tommy, takes a strike, it's gone over the bar. No concern there for Ryan Buckley. Ryan Buckley looking to find Buda. They're following that same Hail Mary type formation, holding an offside line. No, there's no offside on goal kicks. It ends up to Will Gleason running down the line. Will Gleason met by Connor Vangelo. Vangelo dispossesses him, sends it down the field toward the captain, John Flannery. Flannery with 2 goals to his name, unable to touch it past Bush. Connor Vangelo carrying it, says, yeah, I'm going. Let's see what he does with it. Takes a touchdown line, takes a strike. Buda, he saved it. Oh, it's being knocked around. Tommy Lisham goal line save. Oh, it's gone wide. Thomas Arrow kicks it wide. We got called for a corner kick. That's the other ball, that green one right there. A great chance there created for Team Simpson. Almost able to tuck that one home in golden goal overtime. Next goal wins. We'll see. This is a great opportunity to win the game for Team Simpson. John Flannery lining up a corner kick. We'll see who he tries to find off the edge of it. Flannery plays a ground ball. Oh, Shields blocked it. If he'd opened his hips a little more, it could have been an own goal. Smart play there from Flannery to test it on the first kick. We got a second kick coming now for Team Simpson. Probably about halfway through this golden goal period now.
2 minutes in.
2 minutes in? All right, I misspoke. We got 3 minutes left of golden goal period plus some stoppage. It's been an action-packed first few moments here. John Flannery lining up the second corner kick of the golden goal period. Plays it on the ground. Bush blocks it again. 2 ground crosses, 2 ground blocks for Team Buckley. One of the best defensive units in the league. They've continued to be a brick wall all game. Adam Bush and Shield Patel front post. And then a lot of big bodies in the back post if he tries to chip it. He does chip it this time. Buda! Oh! John DeLoss calls it a goal. And that's a victory for Team Simpson. Off the own goal from Buda.
Wait, am I credited that since the last person to push it?
Either you or Buda. Team Simpson with their first win of the year in golden goal overtime. What a game, what a finish. Congratulations to both teams. That's it for today. Thank you for staying with us, folks. We appreciate you.